All right, are you there, Josh?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, just a second. I'm getting stream pulled open again. Again. All right. Well, hello everybody. I sure as heck hope that this stream is now up and running and that everything is actually live and actually working. Hello. Anyways, we are here. It is week 2 of the NECC regular season. We have League of Legends action coming at you as Concordia University, Nebraska will go up against Greenville University. I am Coach Ryan Hines, and I am joined by Josh the Iron Prater. Josh, why is my internet sucking? Can you give me an in-depth analysis on this?
As it turns out, I'm a mechanical engineer and not a...
Then you are useless to me. Anyways, League of Legends is actually being played. For some reason, I guess we set up it's not a full-on, it's just a draft mode and not a full-on tournament mode, so that's a little unfortunate. We don't get to see what all the picks and bans are. I can tell you for sure the pick order of each team, though. So Concordia University picked the Nautilus, Ashe, and Vel'Koz. Those were the first 3 picks. First 3 picks on the side of Greenville. You have the Aphelios, Alistair, and Set. Then on the Greenville side, they banned out a couple. The bans that they didn't really make sense after the first 3. They banned out our mid laner in the first 2, the Anivia and the Vigar. The Morgana, nobody plays Morgana, and then they banned out 2 other things we don't play, so it kind of didn't make any sense. Victor, Trundle, and the Jinx were all banned by us. Those are things that we've seen them played before. And then in the second round, they hadn't picked their mid laner yet, that Ryze and the Lee Sin, so we banned the LeBlanc and Corki. So they in return picked Ryze for their mid lane. We picked the Vel'Koz Lilia, and then they picked Lee Sin as their final pick. So that's kind of a rundown of the picks. Obviously, we don't see the final bans here, but they are recorded for the sake of the league. So as we get into this game, anything that you can see kind of right off the bat that we should be kind of thinking about going into this?
I haven't seen Set top in a while, so I'm not sure how exactly that's going to handle out. Lee Sin, strong early game, pretty effective. Especially, I think Lilia's early game jungle, probably not the strongest. I don't know. I haven't seen a lot of Lilia jungle. Ryze scales well late. Aphelios scales well late. So they've got some early power on the side of the not CUNE.
Greenville. Yeah.
Greenville. Like the Packers. Okay.
That's Green Bay.
Greenville is what I said, like the Packers.
Yeah, no, Green Bay.
NASA's pretty strong late game. Vel'Koz scales pretty well, obviously. Pretty decent comps, I think, for both sides. I could see why they would respect ban Morgana against Alistair, kind of against Alistair's whole shtick where he wants to just kind of run in on you, and it's like, well, if you've got a Morgana shield, well, none of your CC works. If you get hit by the Morgana Q, well, you're stuck there and may die. But that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Yeah, no. So, both teams are set up right now. I'd say with late game scaling, yeah, somewhat even across the board. We will see this early ward going down kind of on the side on Concordia's side there. So, the Lee Sin probably looking to counter jungle. Like that's going to be kind of the bread and butter of this Lee Sin. Is he able to get over here and sort of wreck Boogie Woogie's day on this Lilia or what? Now, the Lilia does very well up against tanks. And on the side of Greenville, we've got a lot. I guess depending on how the Lee Sin exactly builds, the rest of them are going to be pretty healthy. So that kind of helps the Concordia side when it comes to those team fights. You know, up in the... I think it's just going to be kind of some skill-based stuff otherwise as to how Concordia is going to do here.
Did Vel'Koz mean to go the support item?
I don't know. I feel like no, but maybe yes. But I don't think so, because didn't they nerf it here?
That
nerf not happened yet?
That nerf is on this patch. It's not a huge nerf. It's more punishing to basically a lot of trades.
we got some trades going down. Obviously the early level 2 bot lane just means that, you know, the Aphelios is going to want to the Aphelios Alistair is going to want to go in. You know, Alistair obviously your big go in boy, so might as well do it. We are going to start to see, you know, no counter jungling quite yet out of the Lee Sin. We'll see if he does it here after his red buff. Nice dodge there. But this Aphelios is going to be pretty annoying down here in the bot lane.
Yeah, making use of the range bonus on the green gun there to kind of poke down CUNE under turret there without taking any damage in return, basically.
Yeah. We'll see Set does disappear from top lane just to throw a ward down. So it's going to be kind of unique, honestly, to just see them prioritizing, trying to see where this Lily is in her jungle rotation. And
it looks like Lily is just going for a full clear, so she's pretty safe. You know, Nasus is under turret. He's playing pretty safe. Not really. He's actually got a slight level advantage on the set just because of the roam. Lily started red.
Yeah. So
and
we'll
the roam. Yeah.
We'll see the two junglers meet up here finally. Is the Set gonna go down? He is gonna go that direction. Mr. Boogie Woogie and I Can Do This in a bit of a skirmish. Gonna be a little bit of trouble though for Boogie Woogie. A lot of damage coming down, and we'll see the flash over the wall, double warding that bush just to see what the heck was going on. No deaths yet, as the flash does come down from both the Lilia and the Set, as he obviously tried to get over the wall there. So we'll just kind of see a little bit of a trade, but I mean, kind of went as expected. Mr. Boogie Woogie running through mid lane here. Bug gonna get that level up and help his health bar out a little bit. El Gringazo is gonna get ganked, but he's far enough back that I Can Do This cannot at the moment get in there and find that action. But the Bug gonna take a lot of poke here. You know, this lane goes to the Rise just because of the spamability of everything. We'll see this gank come through, but not a lot to happen because there's just a lot of damage. The spamability is there, and he's gonna flash forward. He'll get first blood. He might even get second double kill here. The Bug does flash. He is gonna be in trouble though. He will go down to I Can Do This. So that is a 2 kills for none in favor of Greenville here at the moment. On a key player is going to be their mid laner. He's their higher level player. So he's kind of got a lot of priority there.
Yeah, I feel like Rise has fared pretty well this patch with
yeah, there is going to be a gank, so he's going to come in top. He gets his flash off, but that's going to be death, actually.
Spicy!
As it comes through that he just gets hit by 2 turret shots. This will be the Rise getting a nice clear off, but no kill, and it actually will be in favor of Concordia in that tower dive. El Gringazo, though, might just die to this. Nope, he actually ult to stay healthy. I'm like, please tell me he's not going to die to this. This is ridiculous. But he ults to get his health back. He really just wants to farm this as much as possible, trying to farm his Q up, of course. But beyond that, it's been active up top and in the mid lane. We're just a little quiet down here. Bot side-wise, the CS, though, lead is building for Greenville at the moment.
Yeah, definitely. Huge CS lead for the Aphelios, which is kind of expected when you push the Ashe up under turret. and just kind of harass her away from the creeps with that green gun like we saw. Obviously doing work. Rise here just poking on a...
Rise is going to get a lot of damage down. However, a lot of damage coming back onto him. You got to be kidding me. Did my internet die again?
Well, I was spectating League on my end, and my League is dying, so... Could be League for all I know.
Oh, boy. That might be interesting.
Can you check your players?
I'm going to go check players, so I'll be right back. So players are still playing. We just happen to be...
It just kicked me out of the replay. I'm hopping back in.
Ooh. It has kicked me out as well. So we'll go to a quick intermission here on the stream.
We're doing it live.
We're constantly doing it live. If we're not doing it live, we're doing it with 3 minutes of delay.
Oof.
We're always doing it with 3 minutes of delay.
So what y'all missed is Aphelios 1v2'd the CUNE bot lane, killing both the Ashe and the Nautilus.
Yeah, we'll actually get to see right
here. Oh, there it is.
There's a fight here. We will see. I can do this. Does end up finding the Ashe and...
Oh, wait. Are you further ahead than I am?
I might be slightly further ahead, I guess. I'm at 8 minutes, 8.5 minutes right now.
All right. We're fast-forwarding.
Either way.
On my end.
Yeah, so, right. It's, Oh, I should probably re-stream it to you, I guess, so that...
Nah, it's all good. I'm at...
Okay. Yeah, no, anyways, Greenville, able to take advantage and find some things there. The bug does not find the kill mid lane as we were kind of thinking he could. But it's going to be the bug. Oh, man, he just almost is dying a couple different times here. Down in the bot lane, they have absolute advantage on this. That is going to be an ult coming through from a couple different, or no, not an ult, sorry, but an ult from one member. I can do this, gets really low, and so it looks like he's going to go down. He does go down to the Lilia. Shut down for the Concordia member there. As up in the top, Fen up against El Green Gazo is having a pretty good time right now. Not with kills necessarily, but just keeping El Green Gazo under turret, which, I mean, El Green Gazo doesn't care. He's a Nasus. He will gladly take the under turret, you know, priority mostly. But, yeah. So, meanwhile, bot lane, they will take that turret, meaning that it'll be one turret advantage. They have also taken a dragon, which we did not get to see. And so, as we get kind of caught up with all this.
Right now, the gold advantage favoring Greenville.
Yeah, we'll see a fight coming through here. That's a flash over the wall.
Easy
Set.
escape. Yep.
And he's going to have to keep trying to run here a little bit. Mr. Boogie Woogie does find some more damage. We're going to see a quick fight here in the mid lane. The bug going to be very low here as the set, or the Rise, is just going to keep clearing wave. I mean, he definitely has the spam ability, which is a huge thing if you're playing as Rise. But
yeah, and Vel'Koz takes a couple items to really start to come online and get power behind his poke and his does the true damage scale with AP? I forget. I don't remember.
We'll see El Green Gazo and funnily enough, I can do this. Literally walked right by each other. Are you kidding me right now?
Wow, this is
this is something else. I literally do not understand why. I know that the spectator client had issues this patch to start, and I wonder if that's what we're still seeing here. I'm guessing that's what we're seeing here. Microsoft, you don't need to do that. It is because the League client is still up. It is just the replay client that is having the issues, which is stupid. Also, it has been every time we've had a Vel'Koz ultimate. We'll see if that keeps up, because that would be a very funny bug that I would have to report. You know, it'd be like, hey, every time Vel'Koz ults, the replay server just craps a brick. Either way, we do see actually a lane swap here, because they were able to take down in the bot lane that first turret. So we'll see up top here, the Aphelios is gonna start working on this top turret now.
How am I 30 seconds ahead of you in the replay?
Which is whack. I have no idea.
I'm at 12:22 on the timer.
Anyways, get back on my time, bro. In the top lane, we're gonna see Boogie Woogie going low. He's gonna end up dying, as he was basically half health going into that fight. Not necessarily where he really wanted to be. Trandan is gonna get that kill. And also, we'll see the I can do this coming up. He takes a tower shot, though. Does El Grigazo have his ult? He does not. So I can do this. Doesn't end up doing anything more than that. He has been doing all right, though, for himself. 4-1.
Oh. All right. I'm calling it right now. 12:50, Vel'Koz ult. Killed my replay.
Are you serious? All right. Well,
12:50.
we're going to see it. 12:50, baby. We got 15 seconds to talk about the fact that Mr. Boogie Woogie is probably going to die here. Luckily, gets saved by that Q by the wolf. And so, Vel'Koz ultimate coming through, and it kills the stream! Oh, baby! We have found a bug, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if you want to be a part of great gaming moments, but you are now a part of one. Rito mother trucking spaghetti code all over my screen. You are kidding me right now. And I can't bring up my mouse at the moment for some weird other reason.
That's amazing, dude.
Dude.
You know, I thought it was funny. So a couple patches ago, I found out that the tooltip for evolving Kai'Sa's E, which is the attack speed based evolution, it says you need 100% bonus attack speed to evolve. At the time, you actually required 150% bonus attack speed for it to actually proc. So you'd get to 100 and it wouldn't give you the evolution, and you'd have to get an additional 50. I reported that, didn't receive any follow-up on my report. But next patch, bug was gone. So
yeah.
I don't know when it comes to Riot. We play their game.
No, that's all we do. We just play their game. Anyways, next game we won't be picking the Vel'Koz. Mostly because what the living crap, dude. Yeah. So we might see some exciting team fights here, and then we also will see some very not exciting crashes as soon as the Vel'Koz ultimate comes in and tries to do something, as that's Mr. Boogie Woogie going down. Kaylin coming up here to get this kill, does get handed over to the Ashe, which is rather nice for her at the moment, especially seeing that she is very down in CS. We're having, a lot with that Aphelios being 5-0 down there, having an absolute heyday. Mid lane as well, doing really well against the bug on this rise. So across the board right now, things are looking just a bit rough for CUNE. The bug does see this ward, so he'll take that out as well. And the Lee Sin starting to have more of a cross-map effect, at least that I've been able to somewhat tell. Being 4-1 at the moment, but really, I think the game is gonna hinge on how well this Aphelios can do with the rise, and I think that's gonna be what ultimately gets them carried through.
Yeah, I was a little surprised, just looking at like build paths and stuff like that. I was a little surprised to see Boogie actually take Dark Harvest. I feel like a lot of the Lilias I've seen usually tend to go Rise getting caught out.
Yeah, Rise gets caught out, but once again, he just has so much damage down on his EQs that he does get a kill back in return. So, I mean, he gets... I don't know if he even got shut down. Maybe he did. I think he might have had a slight bounty.
I think I saw a gold bounty disappear on him.
Yeah, so, you know, they get the bounty, which is nice. But really, I mean, they're still trading one for one. That's right. Not going to be what you want from Concordia.
And it's only going to get worse as Rise starts to scale up. And
exactly.
So one thing that I mentioned briefly earlier, Rise is pretty strong in this patch, especially in terms of how tanky he can be versus how much DPS he can output. And with the implementation of the Thimble Winter, which is that third tier-based mana scaling item, gives him a lot of sustain basically from shielding when you get off your combos. Bug Splash getting forced there as he tries to defend turret.
Yeah, gets Flash out there and right. Yeah, go ahead.
It's one of those, and this happened. I think it was probably earlier last year. Ezreal had a really good build that was like Manamune, Frozen Heart, and then there was another magic resist item that you also built into that. And then Ezreal was basically doing absurd numbers of damage and couldn't die because he had all these resistances and was able to heal up enough that it just didn't matter. So it's one of those where I kind of expect the
a lot of fight going down here, and that Mr. Boogie Woogie actually still gets the kill. The burn damage going down does find Alistair. So even with the ult away, they do find it. That is the power of the... I mean, she's not doing amazing, but yeah, Lilia's got the burn potential, especially against tanks. So, you know, you see it there, but it's like, right now it's just not going to come through super well. She does have Leandries too, which is really helping. You get, double burn, exactly. So we'll see if she can pick it up more, and if Mr. Boogie Woogie's able to, I guess, be more relevant. But right now, there's just so much on the side of Greenville that's stopping that.
Yeah, I think late game CUNE scales very well and can potentially win it. That being said, the Rise is also building fairly tanky, and you also still have to contend with the hyper scaling of Aphelios as well. So, but Lilia scaling really well against their health based tanks and the Alistair and the Set and the Lee Sin.
Yeah, there's going to be a really hard engage here against El Gregazo. He is going to live. He's not going to live now with this ult on the backside. The kill does go over to the support of the Alistair. But between both the Aphelios and the Rise, I mean, they're literally just pushing this top lane in. Concordia right now looking at Dragon, but I mean, that's not necessarily a great call whenever your top tower is just going to fall. I can do this. Not going to be happy with what he's about to find, as he does get taken out. The Aphelios trying really hard here as they do take this top turret down.
I can do this, can do a lot, but he can't solo Drake versus 3 of Concordia's team members.
Yeah, so we will see the Drake going over to Concordia, but this is going to be a fight that right now Concordia's 3 members are going to be able to take somewhat well. Flashing over will be Mr. Boogie Woogie, but he's in trouble. He can't do anything after that. El Gregazo is going to come in and have his ult used. Big smack there. The bug is going to get kind of low as he's just going to try to go in. Will our server crash? It does. And the shutdown goes over to El Gregazo, and I will reset the client.
Same. Bruh.
I literally saw that ultimate, and I'm just like, I really hope we at least see one of these kills go through, but who freaking knows? You gotta be kidding me, dude.
Come on, Riot.
This is the weirdest crap I have ever experienced. Like, really. Like,
so
Riot does a lot of crap.
I never experienced it, but this is probably years ago now. There used to be a bug with Nocturne ult where if you ulted as you took a tower, it crashed the entire enemy team's game and forced them all to quit and rejoin.
Oh,
Because it was
the game is over.
Oh.
And so we're not even going to know how it ended. I'm going to guess, of course, that Greenville won.
That one dragon allowed them to come back.
And run it up mid and get the win. Concordia winning the first. No, I'm going to guess that Greenville won unless there was some really, really big shenanigans. I'm going to let this sit here and do this, but ultimately I'm going to go run and check on the team and see if they're even still in the game. It does not appear that they are, so I will be right back.
And I will be right here to keep everybody company.
To get you through, breaking my heart, I was a fool for you. All I had was love for ya, yeah, yeah. You were playing me the whole time, telling all your lies to both sides. You were playing me the whole time. No one there to break my fall. Blink of an eye, and now you're not mine. All I had was love for ya, yeah, yeah. All I had was love for ya, yeah, yeah. Was that just enough to get you through? Breaking my heart, I was a fool for you. All I had was love for ya, yeah, yeah.
Love me, cause I don't think I love me anymore. Maybe I think too much, so I drink to rush all my demons out the door. Tell me that it's all inside my head. Call it OCD, tell me it's you, not me, cause it's driving me mad. I don't think I'm losing my mind, building all these walls over time. Every time I haunting my memories, cause I'm holding them inside. Let go, put my thoughts back into words. Feels like I let me down, ain't got no golden crown. I'm just trying to be right. I don't think I'm losing my mind. Building all these walls over time. Every time I lose my way, I find you. I know that when fears start to hit me, know that you're the one to lift me. I find you. Yeah, I'll find you. Yeah, I'll find you. Anytime I lose my mind, I used to hold it all inside. Anytime I lose my mind, anytime I lose my mind, I used to hold it all inside. Anytime I lose my mind, every time I lose my way, I find you. I know that when fears start to hit me, know that you're the one to lift me. I find you.
I've been having real bad thoughts. If I could turn it off, maybe that'd make it stop, And all of the bad times, yeah, they've been adding up. Looking for lifelines, but I'm sinking fast enough. Nothing can save it, look at the damage done, I wish I knew how to fix it. I'm not sure how to fix it. It's all my fault and I don't know how it ended like this. 'Cause I've broken a promise, I fractured what was flawless, and I don't know how to fix it. And I don't know how to fix it. Is it even what I want? Maybe all that I lost had to be so I know what I got. And all of the bad times, yeah, they've been adding up. I don't know why, but I think I've had enough. I know it's too late to get back to what it was, I wish I knew how to fix it. I'm not sure how to fix it. It's all my fault and I don't know how it ended like this. 'Cause I've broken a promise, I fractured what was flawless, and I don't know how to fix it. time should heal, but it's been too long. Couple months and I can't seem to move on. I can't seem to move on. I can't seem to. I can't seem to. Not that you're gone. I can't seem to. I can't seem to. Laying on my floor thinking about all the things that we've been through. From 24/7 to pretending like I never met you. No, it's all for the best, cause I know we're a mess every time we're together. Going out of my mind, and I wish I could lie, tell you that it gets better. Now that you're gone, they say time should heal, but it's been too long. Couple months where I can't seem to move on. I can't seem to move on. I can't seem to. I can't seem to. I can't seem to. Now that you're gone, they say time should heal, but it's been too long. Couple months and I can't seem to move on. I can't seem to move on. I can't seem to. I remember when the bartender said it's on the house. You make me wanna fall in love. The weather felt better when we were in it together. Oh, I miss the way we used to talk about nothing. I hate to say I should have seen it coming. Last summer, everything was easy. We had it all, didn't we, babe? But no wonder you couldn't keep it. It got harder than you thought it would be. You stopped loving me on the dark nights. Now you won't kiss me in the sunlight. Last summer, I know you'll leave me. 'Cause loving me is the key to. Cause loving me is the key to. If you wanted to talk, you would've texted. If I wanted to stop, I would've let it go. But I get it, it's alright. 'Cause I can't keep my shit together. Safe, you can't debate that. Don't want shit to get better. 'Cause it made me forget it all and I hate that. Last summer, everything was easy. We had it all, didn't we, babe? But no wonder you couldn't keep it. It got harder than you thought it would be. You stopped loving me on the dark nights. Now you won't kiss me in the sunlight. Last summer, I know you'll leave me. 'Cause loving me is the key to.
in my head like a melody. Laying back in this bed, playing back what you said, and it's not really helping me. Coming down from this high is a dangerous ride. I'm coasting, out of body floating, lost in my emotions. I've been spinning slowly, trying to keep my head above water. Then you go and pull me under. Crazy thing, I know I'm done for, stuck in this state of wonder. Stuck in this state of wonder, yeah. Stuck in this state of wonder. 넌 날 미치게 해. Yes, 빠지게 돼. I don't care, 모든 것을 대해 전부 있게 돼. And I just want you right here with me. 끝이 없이 우린 floating, lost in your deep oceans. 깊이 스며가 slowly, trying to keep my head above water. Then you go and pull me under. Crazy thing, I know I'm done for, stuck in this state of wonder. Stuck in this state of wonder, yeah. Stuck in this state of wonder.
All right, everybody, welcome back as we are getting ready for Game 2 here of Concordia University, Nebraska against Greenville University. I am once again joined by Josh, the Iron Praetor. Josh, do you know what we're going to see again this game?
I think we're going to see the league client crashing.
We're going to see the league client crashing again because, once again, we've picked Velkaz. Which, I mean, we have to pick based on what we think the comp needs, not what Stream needs. But Stream is going to suffer, so I apologize ahead of time. But Nate, now we know what causes it, so maybe...
Do you know exactly how many other AP champions there are in the game, right?
Listen. $10 says that Lux Alt might also do the same thing. Because I don't know what mathematics in Rito's spaghetti Fruit Loop Cheerio code says, hey, if there is a beam of light, shut that shit down as fast as you can. But yes, that's apparently what it's saying today. Anyways, let's talk about these comps. Once again, we get to see the first 3 bands, but we don't get to see anything beyond that. Band on the side of Concordia was both the Corky and the Rise. And then the additional bands on the side of Greenville was Zinzao and the Vagar. So first picks over on the side of Concordia University, the first pick was the Lux. We'll now see Kalen taking support as El Green Gazo is going to go 80 carry. Sands of Time, who was support, is now going to be the Mordekaiser top. So it was Lux, Jinx, Scion was picked. Then the Mordekaiser Vel'Koz was picked for Concordia. On the opposing side, we had the Zaya Rakan instantly locked in for them, and the Set then was picked. Then the Shyvana and Zed was last pick over on that side. So obviously, the mid laner for the Grandview side, or sorry, not Grandview, the Greenville